Ha ha. Hey. Just got home. Oh my goodness. Blue Jays win 3-0 over the New York Yankees. This was a good game to go to. Finally, I go to a game where they actually play well and win. We know what we want to talk about first, but let's start. What we usually start with, the starting pitching. Now, all right, CC Sabathia, he was lights out. He was really, really good today, but come on, we're talking about the Jays here. Marcus Stroman was dynamite tonight. He was lights out. Ball was moving, keeping the ball down. Had his curveball slider, whatever the nasty looking thing is. He kept it low and kind of dove out of the zone. Looked great. 7 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 3 walks, and 5 strikeouts. But when you're only giving up 1 hit, those 3 walks aren't really going to do much to you. Jason Grilli comes out in the 8th inning, gives up a triple with 2 out, but strikes out the pinch hitter Billy Butler, and he gets fired right up, gets everyone going at the Rogers Center. Roberto Osuna comes out, gives up 1 hit to Brett Gardner, but does his job, gets out, gets the save, gets his 35th save of the season. Ball game, 2nd in a row, 4 wins in 5 games. They're playing good right now. Let's keep the good times rolling. That's back-to-back days that the Jays have shut out the Yankees. Pretty darn good. Let's keep it going, though. But you know what? Before we start talking about the upcoming few games and everything, let's talk about the 8th inning of this game. All right? This game, I'm still kind of shocked at what happened. Now, let's break it down, all right? So, Tyler Clippard comes on instead of CC Sabathia. He's done for the end of the game. Okay, Pilar grounds out. Travis grounds out. All right. Donaldson hits a base hit. Pretty well hit to Gardner. And then on a wild pitch, he moves up to second base. Okay, all right. Encarnacion walks. Okay, there you go. 2-0 to Bautista. Now, I'm gonna explain what it was like sitting there. Now, the vibe at the Rogers Center was, I wasn't at Game 6 against Texas, but it was almost exactly the way it felt to me as watching it on TV. 2 on, 2 out, tie ball game. The fans, there were some Jose chants. There was just a lot of muttering, a lot of sounds around the place. You could hear it buzzing. And then the 2-0 pitch comes in, and he clobbers it deep to left. The place goes nuts. And oh my goodness. Oh, thank goodness. Clutch home run, 3-run shot. Looks familiar, don't it? Of course it wasn't in the playoffs, but you know what? That was a big win. That was a big win. That got everyone fired up. The players fired up. Jason Grilli probably got amped in the dugout sometime. And it was beautiful. It was beautiful. So, now that we're done talking about that game, because, gotta stop. I gotta stop somewhere. We gotta move on from it. But man, it was like picturesque Jose Bautista moment. Everyone was thinking, probably in the back of their head, there's something's probably gonna happen here. And it did. And my goodness, I have been a curse the longest time this season, but not today. Alright, so let's move on to the standings, how other teams have done today. So, good news is Detroit lost 7-4 to the Kansas City Royals. And they choked. If you did not see the game, they were up 4-2 in the 9th. Their closer, Francisco Rodriguez, a.k.a. K-Rod, he's in to close out the ball game. He couldn't do it. He could not do it. He gives up a 5 spot in the inning, including a 3-run shot, 7-4. So therefore, the Jays now have a 2-game lead over the Detroit Tigers. Looks pretty good if you ask me. So, let's briefly say, as of right now, things might change. They probably will because I don't trust Tampa Bay. But as of right now, bottom of the 6th, Tampa Bay leads the Red Sox 3-2. Just a quick one to throw out there. Baltimore leads the Arizona Diamondbacks 2-0. So if they win, they are only a game and a half behind the Blue Jays. It's all right. We did our job today. You know, the Jays did what they had to do, and that was win. And they did it in a stressful fashion, but they did it. We're happy. Like I said, 2 in a row, 4 out of 5. They're playing good ball, 6-4 in their last 10, looking good. Now, they've at least split the series. They've won the first 2. Good. Now, tomorrow, okay, so the pitching matchup has been edited. Let's go with that one. Michael Pineda, instead of facing R.A. Dickey, he was going to be facing Marco Estrada. So, that's a much better matchup, I think, for us to watch. And the good news is, Marco Estrada is now coming off a dynamite outing in his last outing against Seattle. He had a no-hitter through 6. He went 7 innings, giving up 1 hit, 3 walks, and 8 strikeouts. He looked very good. Let's keep the pitching rolling. Let's keep it going. I know the bats, you know, they'll come around. We got a big hit, obviously, today. The bats exploded yesterday. Let's get it going again. Michael Pineda, you know, 6-11 with a 4.89 ERA. That's serviceable to light up. We can do it. You know, I think the faith is coming back because they're playing much better. It's a winnable ball game. If you win that, you're guaranteeing a 3-1 series win or, you know, possibly the broomsticks. And we don't know who's going Monday. I think at the start of the series it was supposed to be Tanaka, but I don't have a pitching matchup here, so who knows? Maybe we won't see Tanaka. And I think every Jays fan would be thank you that we don't see him because it's Masahiro Tanaka. You'd probably rather not face him. So that was a good game today. Things are going well in the standings. Detroit lost. Obviously, Baltimore's winning. But you know what? As long as we do our job, it doesn't matter what other teams do. And we are burying the New York Yankees. I mean, we are burying them. They have not played good ball as of late. But they're in help in their case, losing 3 in a row, 2 of 8 in their last 10. Their playoff hopes slimming and slimming and slimming. And they most likely will be mathematically out very soon. I mean, after this series, if we can find a way to win this series, I think that's what all Jays fans what we want. You know, that means we won the series against Seattle and we won the series against the Yankees 3-1. So therefore, hang on, math, 5-2 in our last 7 games in our last 2 series. I think we'll take that any day, especially down the stretch when you need some wins. So that's gonna do it for this video. All right, if you guys like the video and like the ball game today, hit that like button. If you guys really enjoyed it, and you enjoy all the other videos, hit that subscribe button. Join the crew. Join the crew. Love seeing new faces and new comments around. And like I said, comment down below what you guys thought of the ball game and what was your thought process when Bautista came up to the plate? Was it more or less, he's probably going to ground into a double play, and this is going to be another scoreless inning where you can't get a clutch hit, which obviously was in the back of some of our minds. Some of us were thinking maybe he could do something big. Some are thinking he's probably going to get out. What was your thought process? Twitter is going to be down below. Follow up. We'll be talking. I'll be posting Jay's content constantly. When the hockey and basketball starts up, that we'll flip to that as well. Follow up, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow night. Hopefully. And it is a Saturday. No, I see. The reason why I said tomorrow night is because I work tomorrow, which sucks. But afternoon game, and it's only Sunday. I keep thinking it's like a Monday or something. Anyways, 1:07 start. Pineda, Estrada. We'll talk to you guys post game. Hopefully about a series win. That'd be nice. And as you can tell, the camera's backwards. Why? Because they're winning ball games. We'll keep it this way until things change. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow afternoon after hopefully a Jays series win. See ya.